beautiful music, Aunt Lizzie.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. Each year I love to play that lovely piece.
You play so beautifully.
Oh, Nellie and Adrian, so lovely to see you. Welcome.
Oh,
thank you for coming.
And you look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, dear. This is such a charming time of the year.
Oh, it is.
I just love the holiday.
Oh, I do as well. And of course, the time we spent together.
I know.
Oh, Aunt Lizzie.
Oh, my Nellie.
My dear.
Nellie, would you do the pleasure of pouring the tea?
I shall.
And now, Adrian, my husband, is not feeling well.
Uncle Tom.
And I had all the servants help him. I knew that you would understand.
Oh, of course.
Because, he really needs a little extra help.
Well, tell me, Aunt Lizzie, is Uncle Tom, is he all right?
He's had very, very bad headaches.
Oh, goodness.
And he got a very bad chill. He was helping your dear husband. He went down to the shipyard and he got cold.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm glad Miss Murray is upstairs taking care of him.
It was so nice of you to bring your servants.
Oh, yes. And of course, thank you so much for having Adrian once again.
Oh, Adrian, it's so lovely to have a sister and a brother so close to each other.
Oh, we share many things.
Yes, we do.
And
Oh,
Aunt Lizzie,
lovely.
I want to assure you that Tommy is well taken care of. I insisted that Miss Doyle stay behind. Miss Lee is here, but I insisted Miss Doyle stay behind and insisted that she serve Tommy this evening when he comes home from the yard a very hearty, warm meal.
Oh,
so
lovely.
I assure you all is well.
Oh, good. I worry about my boy.
And I have not forgotten of your suggestion of the kippers in the morning tea. That has been arranged for him as well.
Oh, lovely. Now, we've got to think about Christmas, haven't we? About the wonderful food.
Oh, yes, Aunt Lizzie, yes.
Yes.
May I ask, I wanted to ask Adrian, how are you and how are Anna and the boys?
Anna and the boys are doing very well. Anna would like to come here, but she was invited to a tea earlier today, and she regrets she wasn't able to come.
Well, we understand, of course.
Oh, yes. But I do miss her. She's such a charming young lady.
Yes.
I do hope we see much of her this holiday season.
I know. And we've got to think about the food.
Yes, we shall.
The Christmas food.
Oh, and before we mention the food, I wanted to also tell you, Aunt Lizzie, you'll be quite happy with me. I also laid out Tommy's suit of clothes for tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
And you know the grey striped suit that I love so much.
You are so charming and so lovely taking care of my Tommy.
Thank you, Aunt Lizzie. And now on to the menu. Well, I have written down many, ideas. Adrian, what is your suggestion for the Christmas Day dinner?
Chutney and roast potatoes.
Very good, very good. And Aunt Lizzie, I was speaking with Tommy, and Tommy and I suggested the oysters and the smoked salmon. Would that be all right with you?
Oh, I think that's lovely.
And of course, Dr. Byers insisted that bouillon be available to me because of my stomach.
You've got to be very careful, Nellie,
Yes.
what you eat.
Yes, so that would be all right, some bouillon.
Oh, yes. I have decided what I want. I want Eccles cakes, Dundee fruit cake, and also mince pies.
Oh.
We have to have mince pies.
Oh, yes.
Adrian, I love mince pies.
Oh, it seems like every year you and I enjoy the desserts and the pastries more than we do the dinner.
I know.
We must not forget the Christmas log.
Oh, that as well. Yes, of course.
Adrian, are you going to do that?
I will do that.
Oh, thank you.
Aunt Lizzie, I'm also suggesting that afterwards, John, your eldest, give the recitation. I think would only be proper.
Oh, that's very lovely.
Yes.
Very thoughtful of you, Nellie.
And I think Tommy ought to do the blessing on the dinner, since he seems to evade it every year.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Every year he seems to skip out of the room a bit when we are doing the blessing. And of course, Aunt Lizzie, I must suggest or request, may I, that you give a concerto on Christmas.
You are really lovely asking me. I'm so really flattered, Nellie.
Do tell me, what will be some of the selections you shall play?
Oh, I will have to think about that, Nellie. Give it much thought.
Oh, we will all enjoy your beautiful music with a beautiful lady.
Oh, well, thank you, dear. You are spoiling me.
Well, Adrian, will you be staying the entire day tomorrow? Aunt Lizzie and I have a great day planned.
I'm sorry to inform you, but I have to leave early in the morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I promised Anna I'd be home by 10 a.m.
Oh,
I'm taking the family to the Botanical Gardens.
oh, the gardens. We are going to miss you on our shopping trip. Oh, but the Botanical Gardens, aren't they beautiful, Aunt Lizzie?
Oh, the Botanical Gardens. You know what I just discovered, Nellie? You know, one of my favourite flowers is lily of the valley.
Oh, yes.
You know what I discovered? It's poisonous.
Is that true?
One of my friends told me. You have to be
Really?
very careful. It's poison.
Oh, I shall be very careful.
Yes.
You know, one of my favorite areas at the Botanical Gardens, and I must say Adrian and Aunt Lizzie, Tommy and I do love to walk about, especially inside at this time of year.
Yeah.
But some of my favorite parts are the sunken pools. And they have so many ferns. The ferns, aren't they beautiful?
Oh, you love the ferns, don't
Oh,
you,
I
Nellie?
do. And the Kentia palms, and the Majesty palms, and the Parlor palms. Oh, Adrian, you're going to have a delightful time, but we do understand. We will miss you.
Yes. I'll miss you during the shopping too.
Well, talking about shopping, I know you have favourite stores.
Oh, yes.
Nellie, what are they?
Well, of course, Robinson and Cleaver's.
Hmm.
And we must not forget Anderson and Macaulay's.
Well, I kind of gathered that's where you wanted to go. Oh, Adrian, they are the most elegant
are.
places.
Oh, and I don't suppose Anna has taken you there previous.
No,
She
has not.
Well, I must tell you, Aunt Lizzie, the beautiful staircases, and you must describe the Staffordshires to Adrian.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful, Adrian. You know, I know men are not into that thing, but I think if you saw them, you would be so impressed with the place for ladies that is so charming, and anybody with any taste loves to go there,
Yes.
and that includes the men.
Oh, yes, of course. And
But Adrian, Nellie and I have a little secret that you have to share with us. You cannot tell our husbands what we purchase.
well,
I
I
think
was...
a little secret between brother and sister won't hurt anybody.
That is correct. Many times secrets between family are best kept just between family.
Yes.
I have a suggestion, Aunt Lizzie. Do you suppose that you and I should have new gowns for the holiday season?
Of course.
And of course Anna as well. Oh, I saw the most beautiful gown at Anderson and Macaulay's. Oh, Aunt Lizzie, it was calling to me. Oh, beautiful silk. And it had green vines. Oh, just beautiful little vines here and there. And it reminded me so much of my friends at the Botanical Garden. Oh, and then green velvet adornments. And the lace. Oh, Aunt Lizzie, in a train that goes on forever.
Really, you have to have it. Adrian, don't you dare tell Tommy. She has to have that gown.
Oh, and Aunt Lizzie, I saw a beautiful gown with, for the holiday season, there were accents of wine and burgundy, and they would play along just beautifully with your beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you.
I must remind you,
Yes?
Tommy asked me to remind you not to spend wisely
Yes, that is
and
correct.
mind the bank
She
account.
is spending very wisely. She's only going to make herself look more lovely for Tommy.
That's correct.
I would say that's very wise.
That is
Nellie.
very wise that I impressed my husband on the holiday season.
And I think I'm being very wise too.
Yes, of course. And Adrian, we would be very appreciative if you would keep our little family secret, at least until Christmas Day.
Now let us discuss Boxing Day.
Yes,
Now, Boxing Day is a very special day, Adrian and Nellie.
yes,
We have to remember our servants.
yes, Aunt Lizzie. Each year I love hearing your plans for Boxing Day and what you're doing for the staff. And may I remind you, Miss Doyle and Miss Lee have offered to be of service to you that day, since your entire staff, I do believe, will be off that day.
Adrian, I meant to ask you, what wines do you think we should serve at Christmas time?
I think maybe port and some sherry.
Oh, that would be
That
lovely.
sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That would be lovely. And of course, I'm sure, Adrian, at some point you'd like to share a Madeira with Tommy.
Yes, and get in a chat with them too.
Well, I hope you are successful. Oh, Aunt Lizzie, how is it that you and I are going to be able to keep Uncle William and Tommy away from the shipyard on Christmas? How is that
It's
going
going
to
to
be
be very, very difficult.
Even though the yard is not open, Adrian, Uncle William and Tommy find the time and manage to slip over there. Many Christmases they've done this.
They do it all the
I
time.
know. And I'm so looking forward to having Tommy with us and time to myself with him.
I keep telling my husband, please do not let Tommy work so hard.
Oh, yes.
Please do not give him so many hours. He has to spend the hours with dear Nellie.
Yes. And I've looked through everything I've made notes for our dinner and all our preparations. So he does know I'm working very hard with you. But I so much am looking forward to being with him most of anything at all this holiday season.
Now don't forget, Nellie, Tommy loves hot tea and kippers.
Oh, I assure
his
you.
breakfast.
Yes, I assure you I have not forgotten. And I've arranged everything for tomorrow morning for Tommy.
Oh, lovely. Now, let us also think of the new year. We're going to be at your house, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Oh, Adrian, how lovely.
Yes. And your wife will help to do everything, I know.
Yes.
Will be of assistance to Anna with anything she should need.
And we will tell Anna we will help her.
I will.
And we will bring our servants, won't we, Nellie?
Yes, we shall. Miss Doyle, of course, is always at the ready. And Aunt Lizzie, do tell, how will we have New Year's?
Okay, we're going to have New Year at your house.
I have my list.
And Adrian, you have to stay in the house just before the stroke of midnight. All the guests have to go out of the house. And then, when the clock strikes 12, you have to open the door and let in the new year with all the guests. As the guests come in, they give you a piece of coal and a piece of bread. And you know what that means, Adrian? It means you and your lovely family will never be cold and they will never be warm. They'll always be warm.
Oh, that's
Isn't
very
that
nice.
lovely?
Isn't that a lovely custom?
Yes, it is.
And thank you in advance for having us to Strathern.
Ah,
It's been some time, so I'm
my
looking
pleasure.
forward to it. Yes.
I know.
Well, I must say, Aunt Lizzie, I do feel that I will be retiring a bit earlier tonight, and I do believe it's about 8 o'clock. I do believe the clock is ringing. Yes, I do believe it's about 8 o'clock. I wanted to be up early tomorrow
Yes.
for Adrian to have breakfast with him.
Oh, I know. And 8 o'clock, you know, is a very special time.
Yes, and of course, usually Tommy calls at this time.
Yes, he does. He's maybe a little late tonight.
I believe he is. Answer it, Aunt Lizzie.
Hello?
Oh, hello there. Hi, Mum.
Hello? Oh, Tommy, my dear boy. We have been waiting for you to call.
Well, hello there. Hi, Mum. How am I doing? Well, as well as can be expected, I suppose. But I'm keeping busy, though, at the yards. We've got a lot to do, and we have yet to get a lot of things figured out as well. But things are moving along. Anyway, I'm not home from the yard yet, no. We've been working extra hours and having to stay late at the yard. It's Uncle William, you know how he is. He's been working us for many extra hours, and I have to keep here as well to make sure the boys have what they need to get the work done. Anyway, shortly I'm going to have to end this call, unfortunately. I've got to another meeting regarding the ships, as you can understand. We're trying to get as much as possible accomplished this week, so then I'm going to be off to London next week to sign contracts with White Star. Anyway, if you can, for me, please tell Adrian, I wish him well from me, and I look forward to seeing and catching up with him at Christmas. And you and Nellie, please have a splendid time with your shopping trip tomorrow. Most importantly, please warn Nellie to be careful with the bank account. Anyway, let her know that I love her, and I miss her, and I can't wait to see her tomorrow evening when I get home. Anyway, have a good night.
So lovely to hear from you, dear. Please do not stay in that shipyard all night. Please get home early. Please, Nellie worries about you staying there. I want to say God bless and have a wonderful evening, darling. We all love you. Bye, dear.
Oh, how wonderful Tommy called. I guess he's busy at the yard, Aunt Lizzie? He's still at the yard?
Yes.
He's
I told
still
you
at
to
the
get
yard.
home.
Oh, goodness. How much longer does he plan to be there?
You know him, Nellie,
Oh,
better than
goodness.
me. You see, he will stay there all night, Adrian, I know.
Well, I assure you that Miss Doyle is waiting for him with a hot meal when he does arrive. I do hope he listens to his dear mother and leaves the yard very soon. You know how Uncle William can be.
I think I hear the carolers outside.
Aunt Lizzie, can you hear them? They're outside.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's so sweet. I have something to give.
Oh, but Aunt Lizzie, you are our host. And therefore, in the spirit of that tradition, your gifts we have for you personally. Aunt Lizzie, this is from your son, Tommy. He purchased it for you when he was in London. It's a beautifully scented bar of lavender toilet soap.
Oh, lovely. I love lavender, Adrian.
Yeah.
It's smelly. Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
that smells good.
And true be to form, you remember how he had put the ribbon on my maid's canes during the wedding? Well, he put the ribbon on your
that's
soap
sweet.
bar as well.
Oh,
And this gift here. Now, I know how much you have been admiring my necklaces and my cameos. And I thought that I noticed you do have a cameo that you managed to have with all your children. But I thought, of course, with your dear son that I'm married to, that you would like a beautiful remembrance of him that you can wear whenever you shall like. I tried to have it made to your happiness, and there is a wonderful friend of mine. Her name is Miss Norwood, and Miss Norwood was so kind as to make this necklace in the shape of a cameo, and it has your son.
oh, Nellie. Oh,
Didn't she do?
It's mine.
Isn't it a wonderful gift?
Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's my Tommy.
It's your Tommy.
Oh, Nellie, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, and I will tell Miss Norwood how much you appreciate it.
Forever. Thank you,
You're
darling.
very welcome.
What a beautiful gift.
And here you are, Aunt Lizzie. This is a little something. I must say, I've been over to Anderson Macaulay's a bit early. And you remember, as last year, I know you have a fancy with your beautiful Staffordshires. My look at all the beautiful things about this room. And when I saw this, I was quite taken with the size of it. So small, yet the detail so great. Happy Christmas.
Oh, my goodness. You are spoiling me.
Adrian, for you.
Oh, thank you.
And Adrian, Tommy had taken care of the shopping during his lunch break. For you.
Oh, Nellie, this is delightful. Oh, Adrian, isn't that
Yes,
sweet?
it is.
It's absolutely beautiful.
And it was made in Germany.
Oh, it's lovely.
And look at the detail.
It's absolutely adorable. so
Do you
dainty
love it?
and beautiful. And I've got a gift for you, Tom.
And Adrian,
For Adrian.
Tommy picked up his favorite cologne, 4711, and he insisted that you should have a bottle as well.
Oh,
You thank Tommy for me.
Well, you should have plenty of time to do that when he is with us.
that's for you, Adrian.
Thank you, Aunt Lizzie.
And Adrian, do not forget the gift in your other
I won't.
wrap there.
That's for you, Nellie.
Oh, well,
Now,
thank
this is something that your mother-in-law made,
you. That you made.
especially for you.
Oh,
And they came out of
It's
my
a marmalade.
They came out of my garden, but of course the oranges didn't, you know.
oh, Aunt
That's
Lizzie.
wonderful. I love.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you.
Oh, Aunt Lizzie, the marmalade. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for these beautiful gifts.
Aunt Lizzie.
Tommy will, in fact, I will make certain I serve it to him tomorrow.
I want you all to have a happy, happy, wonderful Christmas.
Yes, Adrian, I do.
Aunt Lizzie.
Yes, Adrian is
goodness.
with
I must
So
say,
excited.
You are spoiling
Oh,
me.
Adrian.
Absolutely spoiling
The
me.
snow.
But I love to get spoiled.
Yes.
Oh, Adrian. Oh, it's beautiful.
and I must say, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, Aunt Lizzie, it's a beautiful
it's
bell.
a beautiful bell. Thank you. Oh.
Very good, Adrian, and you should thank Anna for us.
Very well.
I consider you, Adrian, just like a son, and Nellie, just like my daughter. You are my dear children, and I love you so much. And that is so beautiful. I'm
And
going
I
to
must-
use this for my servants. And I hope
Christmas Day.
they'll all come running. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Adrian,
welcome.
you still have one more item to open.
Yes. I must say, absent-minded me, I left yours at the home.
Oh, that's all right. Adrian, do not forget, we'll be spending all of Christmas and New Year's together.
Oh, new suspenders.
They are pure silk, and Tommy insisted upon the pattern.
These
Oh,
are
they're
wonderful.
lovely.
Won't they be lovely? I
Yes,
do
they
hope
are.
you will wear them for the holiday.
I will. You can be sure of that.
Oh, they're lovely.
Aunt Lizzie, Adrian, look outside the window. The snow is beginning to fall.
Oh, it's so
Such
beautiful.
a gentle, beautiful snow.
We're going to have a beautiful white Christmas.
We are. And what better could we have than being together?
It's a beautiful time of the year.
Happy Christmas, Aunt Lizzie.
Happy Christmas, my dear Nellie.
Happy Christmas, Adrian.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. May everything be beautiful for Christmas and forevermore.
And may we have a wonderful holiday with our entire family
Yes.
and Tommy. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.